Wagwan people. Wagwan. Awesome dude and banter man. How you guys doing? Appreciate you coming through. You take my position, boy. Well, there can only be one first. And sometimes that one first is another first. Alright, so yeah, we're about to do this, man. Thank you guys for coming in. James Noblet Wagwan. No BJ, how you doing? How you doing? Alright, so I'm gonna send out this message real quick. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming through, man. For the first ever Q&A. Ask me anything. I'm excited. Are you excited? I should have had this ready though. I'm getting back into drumming. Cool. Start a rock band. You could be the next Lars Ulrich. Or Chad. I can't remember his name right now, but the guy from Chili Peppers. Chad Smith. Oh, anything. Anything? Well, I mean, you know. You could ask me anything. Depending on what you ask me, I might be too willing to answer it. But yeah, you know, we'll have a little fun. We'll have a little fun. We'll have a little fun today. Go for a little while, maybe 30-ish minutes, give or take. We see how it goes, see how it goes. I wonder if I can still play Chop Suey by System of the Down. Chop Suey, yeah, that's I know that song. That's pretty intense, as I remember. I haven't heard it for ages, man, but I remember it being a pretty intense piece of music. So yeah, definitely worth practicing at that. If definitely worth practicing that if you have well, even if you haven't lost, it's always good to practice. So excuse me. I could in year 5. What's year 5? That's what's that? 6 years old? 7 years old? Did you ever have a sexual encounter with a girly girl? Okay, is that the first question? Define girly girl. And by the way, I'm bearing in mind some people are quite young. There's certain things I'm not going to say in regards to those types of questions, but you know, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. You know, I'll keep an open mind. But yeah, define girly girl. Then I could maybe be able to answer that or not. Because your idea of a girly girl might be completely different to my idea of a girly girl. So we've got to make sure we're on the same page. And back send out these message. Let people know about, well, let other people know what's up, Guan. Starting strong, I see. Awesome, dude. Well, get the important questions out of the way first, right? 10. Okay, 10 years old. Right, gotcha. Okay, so year 5 is 10 years old. Okay, so you're, was it 15 now, right? 15. So yeah, about 5 years ago. You might be able to still play. I mean, if you were really good at it and you played a lot back then, you might retain some of it. I find that, like, I haven't really played guitar for a long time, but it's still, when I picked up the guitars just sort of randomly, I find that there's still a tune or two that I can remember for the most part. You know, you practice up a little bit to get, you know, decent at it again, but I still feel I can remember a few tunes here and there. So I think, yeah, I think 5 years you could probably remember if you were quite proficient at it 5 years ago. I don't think that's a long enough time to completely forget, so should be alright, should be alright. But yeah, you might have to practice a little bit to get back up to speed. Girly girl equals, okay, so girly girl is just a girl, right? Okay, so you know, I'd have to say no, actually. I'd have to say no. I was a shall we? No. Let me put it this way. It was just later on in life. So we were both adults at the time. So I'll leave it as that. So yeah, not a young girl. We're both adults, young adults, but adults still. Haze, what is the idea behind your name, Bandit Haze? Okay, so when I was probably maybe like late teens, maybe like 18, 19 or so, give or take. I started getting back into wrestling. So I was into wrestling from ages ago, but I hadn't really watched it for a while because we didn't have Sky TV. Back in the day, you had to have Sky TV to watch WWF, as it was called back then. It's called WWE now, but you could watch it on all kinds of different platforms. But back then, you had to have Sky, and we didn't have Sky. So I don't even watch wrestling if like somebody lent me a videotape or if I was at a friend's house or something like that. So late 90s, early 2000s, so maybe like late teens, early 20s, I started getting back into wrestling because I had other options to start watching it. And I decided at that point that I wanted to be a wrestler. I wanted to be a professional WWE wrestler. And of course, if you're going to be a wrestler, you need to have a wrestler name. So I was thinking of various names, and I feel I was coming up with at the time like Bandit 5. Other one that came was Arse Bandit, but I didn't go with that because just no, I don't even no, not even. And then eventually I settled on Bandit Haze as my wrestling name. And I started using that as, this is about the time the internet started becoming really popular as well, and I was getting my first computer, well, my first own personal computer, not one I had to share with like my brothers or anything, like my first own laptop. It was a laptop PC. I think it was a compact PC, and it had a 4 gigabyte hard drive, a massive 4 gigabyte hard drive, and it was like this thick, but it was a bomb back then. It had Windows 98 installed in it, and that was just the best. But anyway, so yeah, by the time the internet started becoming more popular, and so I started using Bandit Haze as my internet handle back then as well. And just kind of every sort of site I went to, Bandit Haze username, Bandit Haze username, and yeah, it just kind of stuck from there. Eventually, I decided I didn't want to be a wrestler anymore, as much as I love WWE wrestling and all that kind of stuff and sports entertainment. I'm not down with getting those kind of knocks, man. The injuries they take, like, people talk about wrestling being fake, but those injuries are real. So yeah, I can enjoy it as a fan. I don't need to be getting thrown around in the ring. That being said, I'd still like to be involved with wrestling in some way. I think that's kind of a dream / goal, however you want to put it. But it'd be cool to be involved with WWE in some capacity still. So maybe not on a regular taking bumps basis though. But yeah, that's the story behind the name, Bandit Haze. He's Bandit, and his name is Haze. Dabs. Actually, I did have like a whole like story of not story, but idea kind of behind it. Like Bandit is more of a title rather than a name. So like say Mr. or Lieutenant or what I mean, something like that. So you wouldn't like Bandit as a title. I was kind of thinking of it like that, and then yeah, the name is Haze, so Bandit as in the title Haze. So it's like imagine like an army rank, but you reach the rank of bandits, and I was thinking of along those sorts of lines. But yeah, I don't know how much of that comes across when you just say Bandit Haze, but that's the original, well, one of the original ideas behind for the name as well. So Bandit is a title, as in the rank of bandits, and then the name is Haze. Yeah. Muscle memory. Oh yeah, for guitar. Yeah, definitely muscle memory. That would play a lot in, because when you haven't done it for a while, a lot of it just comes down to just reflexes, and once it's kind of ingrained in that part, then yeah, muscle memory would be a massive part of it. But yeah, you will probably need to, I mean, maybe depending on how strong your muscle memory is, of course, but you might, I'd imagine you probably still need to practice up a little bit, which is not a bad thing, of course. I like quarter notes and eighth notes. Okay. Excuse me. That's about it. I do drumming a bit of piano. Okay, piano as well. Nice. I play the piano. Well, I'm learning anyway. Piano and learning the electric guitar. Cool. Gonna also teach my friend, and we're gonna make some songs for YouTube. Nice. Okay, start a little YouTube band. Hey, that's the way forward, man. Do your own thing, man. You know, YouTube has opened up a lot of doors to a lot of people in a lot of different industries. And people like musicians, for example, where you don't have to go down the route of going, you know, getting a record label or, you know, anything along those lines. You know, there's plenty of musicians that got their start on YouTube and then moved on to, you know, whether it's record deals, or if they chose to go down route, or moved on to, you know, doing like tours and gigs and so on. Like Justin Bieber got his start on YouTube. So what you like about Justin Bieber, you know, I know not everybody likes him, I know, kind of love hate kind of thing, but still, bottom line is he got his start on YouTube, and the dude's like blowing up all over the world for the last like 10 years or so, like or more. So yeah, I mean, things can happen, you know what I mean? Things can happen. You don't underestimate the power of the individual putting their art out to the world and it being shared. Yo, Wagwan Crimson Fantasy, how you doing, my man? Yeah. Yeah, we've got the Q&A going on. Ask me anything. Yeah. Wow. I presume that Haze is from your surname, Hazan, right? Yeah, kinda. I mean, it is sort of. I mean, I guess yes. I guess the answer is yes to that. I guess the answer is yes, but it wasn't what I was directly thinking. But yeah, it is ultimately it does match up. Maybe that was kind of the influence that I just subconsciously had in there. But yeah, it is close to that, very close to that. Love the gif of your name on the overlay. Oh right, yeah, that was done by CheckYaz, a YouTuber called CheckYaz, who did that for me. So yeah, pretty cool. That little video clip in the corner. Yeah, I got a link to his check page in the description. So if you want him to do something for you, hit him up. Didn't need it on repeat. All right. Bandit. That could be an idea for me. Okay. What's the idea? Awesome, dude. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around, does it still make a sound? Well, here's an interesting question, because logically speaking, it still makes a sound regardless of whether anybody hears it or not, because logically speaking, sounds does not exist because you can hear it. It just exists because it is there. That being said, on a philosophical point of view, you could argue that, well, if you cannot witness it, how can you prove it? It's like, if there's nothing to record it or to acknowledge it or to, you know, quantify it in any way, can you truly prove that it actually happened? And the answer to that is, well, no. You know, you could assume that it did to some reasonable degree, but you can't actually prove it. So for example, if I said to you, let me get this on our screen so I can see it properly. So if I'm holding this comb, it's my beard comb, by the way. If I hold this comb, and you can see this comb on camera, now if I do this, but it's off the camera, is the comb still there? Like, now I can say, sure it is, and you might say, sure it is, but you can't see it. So how do you know it just didn't disappear into thin air the moment I took it off camera? Now, I could see the comb, but how do you know that I'm not lying, right? So, yeah, it's an interesting question. It's still the comb, by the way. Yeah, but it's an interesting question. And I think that depending on how you want to think about it, whether you want to think about it in a logical point of view or a more philosophical point of view, and I think logic has its uses in this world, of course, but I do feel like logic is limiting in our thinking, and sometimes you need to think outside of logic and think outside of what that takes you, and think more philosophically and say, well, actually, what if in the realms of possibilities and the realms of things that you can't actually prove, the realms of things that you can't really necessarily quantify, we can have an idea on and just choose to believe a certain thing. Ultimately, nobody can tell you otherwise because there's no proof. So yeah, there's my answer to that. Hopefully that answers your question a lot, but hopefully that gave you something. Of course it does. Noise is generated by anything, no matter how far away it is. It's simply inaudible to us. It's true. I make my own music and start on here. Yeah, Crimson does it as well. So Justin Bieber was a hustler. He did it right for himself. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what's the same band. So like logically, we could say it happened, but because there's nothing to record it or nothing to hear it, in terms of proving that it made a noise, you can't. So that's where the philosophical points of view come through, and you choose to believe whichever one you decide. Belief could be a powerful thing, and there's nothing wrong with believing something, even though it's illogical, even though people might think you're crazy, even though people might be like, oh, that's just silly talk. Sometimes it's good to step outside of what the books tell you, or what the science books tells you, and be like, actually, let's venture outside to the realms of fantastical things and see what we can do. It's ultimately where art lives and creativity lives, and where that thrives the most. So don't be afraid to step outside confinements. You know what I mean? Like his music, don't like him. That's an interesting. I don't think I've heard anybody say that before. They like his music, but they don't necessarily like him. And to be honest, I mean, his music's, well, I've heard a few of his songs. I'm not really checking for Justin Bieber that much, to be honest, but I've heard a few of his songs, and some of them are okay, I guess. Like that Despacito one. I'm not sure that's actually his song. I think it just features on it. But yeah, some of his songs are okay. Him as a person, though, I think it's fair to say that he's made some made some questionable decisions, right? He's done some things that perhaps, shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a bit grown up now. Hopefully he's learned his lesson. Okay, hey, so I've been going through the war records, and for me, the village, I have captured a total of 41 colonies. All of Italy belongs to the village, and broken up... and I've broken up north. Okay, cool. So awesome dudes putting some work. Awesome dudes conquering some new territories. Cool. Agree with you, James. All right, nice. Like him. Sorry, like the music. Don't like him. I was waiting for that and glad it was played 3 times. Yeah, sometimes I forget to turn the thing because I have to link it to the PC first, and keep forgetting to do it sometimes. But yeah, little things remind me. Little things remind me. Where we at? Oh, you make it. Oh, you make it. All right. Oh, you make it make sense, bro. Oh, wow, it's all perception. Okay, yeah. Well, thank you. Glad it made. Glad it made some kind of sense. But yeah, I do think that there's people talk about science and things like science and religion, for example, and I always feel like the two aren't going against each other. They're just science doesn't concern itself with trying to disprove religion, and religion doesn't concern itself with trying to disprove science. So there's no conflict between the two. But what it comes down to is religion is about belief, or primarily about belief or faith. That sort of that whole thing. So when you're looking at things that you can't strictly speaking prove, or at least can't prove to say somebody else, it's just down to what you choose to believe. So say the tree fall in the woods. If there's nobody there, nothing around, nothing to record it, nothing to acknowledge it, to prove that it made a sound, you can't, because you had nothing to record it with. So you choose to believe something. You choose to believe whether it does make a sound or you do make a sound. As science would tell, of course it makes a sound, because it's falling, it's making a sound. It must have made a sound. Just the fact that you didn't hear it doesn't mean it didn't make a sound. But because you couldn't prove it makes a sound, a person's free to believe what they want to believe, and that's how I say it. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know what? I choose to believe something that might be different to what convention says it could be, you know. And I feel like there's a power in that, you know. There's a beauty in that as well. Just be able to think outside of, you know, the structure. Because there's so much in this world that is fantastic and amazing, and you know, just so out there and unexplainable in some cases. So there's nothing wrong with, I believe there's nothing wrong with, you know, choosing to believe something even if it is highly illogical. What age are you? Famalanga Ding Dong. Famalanga Ding Dong. I am I feel you guys know this already actually, but yeah, I am 38 years old. Yeah. 38. So I turned 38 well, in July, so it's a few months ago now. But yeah, 38. I guess that's technically I'm 38 and a half, really. It's been about 6 months, I think, since then, give or take. So about 38 and a half. 38 and a half years on this earth, man. Boy. It's been time, man. Man's a genius. Well, I don't know about that, but Haze knows everything. Asterisk. Yeah, you know it. Happy birthday. Well, thanks, even though it's like well late, but still, I appreciate it. Well, either really late or really early. I guess it depends how you want to look at it. Either really late or really early. Who you talking about, bro? Oh, he's talking about the age thing. I kind of assumed it was asking myself, but you know, I guess anybody can answer if you want to let people know your ages. I know some of you, some of your ages already, but if you want to let people know, so cool. So cool. I think I won't say it, but I think Crimson. I don't know. You can let me know your age if you don't mind. But I think you're about the same age as me, maybe a little bit younger. I think, I may be wrong on that. I was kind of guessing a little bit, you know, trying to work that out because we were talking about the 80s video games and that whole thing that time. So I was kind of guessing from that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm way off. Here's your present. It's a puppy. Oh, that's nice. But puppies are for life and not just for birthdays. Man, I thought you were early 20s, no joke. You know, I think it's just because the camera makes my skin look smoother. That might be it. I think this camera makes my skin look smoother than it actually is. But cool. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Ignore the fact it's only virtual. Hey, virtual or tangible, it's all good, man. It's all appreciated. You know, every little helps, man. It's something. In fact, when you think about it, like the way the world is, you know, everything is kind of digital or virtual these days. Like you buy stuff, you know, microtransactions, whatever, video games, you get some digital virtual item, you know. So when you pre-order stuff, you get digital virtual items. I mean, games themselves are practically all digital and virtual. So yeah, it is what it is, man. That's just the way the world is. Tesco slogan, Haze every. Hey, you know, it is. That is absolutely the Tesco slogan from years ago. But I've been saying it probably ever since I heard it from that, just because it's true. You know what I mean? It's true. Tesco's or not, it's a true thing. Every little helps. Every little helps, no doubt. No doubt, man. It's not even. I know it's a corny thing to say, but it's true. So yeah. All right. Feeling good, man. It's been going all right. We're going all right. So what's the next question? What y'all wanna ask me? Haze knows everything. Asterisk. Wait, I'll put it wrong. Wait, asterisk. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is more food, okay? That's my favorite food, more food. My favorite food, I guess I have a few. I like strawberry cheesecake a lot. I like kebabs a lot. I like fried chicken a lot. Donuts a lot as well. Yeah, all the unhealthy stuff, I know. I don't eat those on a regular basis just because, well, it is unhealthy and it's not good to just stuff yourself silly with those sorts of foods, all the high fat, high sugar stuff. So yeah, I try to avoid them on most days. But yeah, for every now and then when you want to treat yourself, Tesco's crisps are the bomb. I think I've tried those. They're okay. Chicken FTE. What's FTE? I'm not sure what that is. But chicken, yeah, I like chicken. I do like chicken. Fried chicken. But yeah, you know, I try to. When I treat myself, you know, I try to. That's why I like to go for fried chicken, kebabs, yeah, donuts, strawberry cheesecake. Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake ice cream is just one of the best things ever. I haven't had it for a long time now. It's quite expensive. It's like £5 and you get like a little tub. But dude, I'm telling you, that is so. Ooh, like if you've not had that, it is. Oh, for the win. Okay, gotcha. Chicken for the win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got a suggestion. Okay, cool. Let me know. Let me know, man. What's the suggestion, homie? What else? Mangoes. Yeah, I like mangoes actually. I don't. Again, it's not something I eat all the time because they're not super expensive, but you know they're a little on the pricey side. So I try to eat those too much, but I do like mangoes. I say mangoes are probably my favorite. Well, mangoes and strawberries are probably my favorite fruits. Maybe mangoes I think might have just the edge, especially large, big, juicy mangoes. They're just, they're so good, man. I was like, boy, you eat those and it's just like, you just can't get enough of it, man. So yeah, mangoes. But I think in terms of which fruits I eat the most, it probably comes down to bananas and pears and apples, the ones I eat the most. Maybe bananas are the most. But yeah. Sleen Diet Tubbies free campaign. Okay. What's Diet Tubbies free? I don't think I've heard it. Is that a YouTube channel? What is that? Sleen Diet Tubbies free. I don't believe I've heard of that particular thing. I tell you what, the best. You mean Slender Tubbies? I just searched it. I got Slender Tubbies. Is that it? Yo, Frozen Gamer, Wagwan, homie. Slender Tubbies free, my bad. Okay, it's a horror game. All right, cool. Something to check out. All right, yeah, that's coming up, Slender Tubbies. All right. Yo, what's up, Frozen Game? We're doing Ask Me Anything. Anything you want to ask me, just lay it on me, homie. We just talked about my favorite foods, talked about whether trees make sounds, even though we can hear it. So yeah, ask me anything, man. That's what we're doing right now. Wagwan. What else do I like though when it comes to foods? Oh yeah, I was gonna say. So the best place. I don't know if it's the best, but certainly one of my favorite places to eat is a place called Tinseltown. It's a restaurant chain in the UK. I believe it's a UK chain, but it's based on the American style burger bars, and they do these awesome milkshakes. They do like these massive burgers and chips, and it's not ridiculous expensive. It's not cheap, but it's certainly not at a point where you feel like you got to sell your house just to buy a bloody plate of food or something. It ain't that bad. It's certainly a nice place to go with like friends or maybe a date or something like that. But they do such good meals, and their burgers are just like I've had their chicken burger. It's so good. They got one called the Challenge, which is like massive, just piles and piles of meat. And they got one called the Empire State Burger. It's like piles of beef. But yeah, they do some good burgers and some damn good milkshakes, man. So that's one of my favorite places to eat out. I haven't been there for a while now, actually, but yeah, good place, man. Tinseltown. I don't know. I know they've got a few branches in London. I don't know if they've got any branches outside of that. But if they do have anything in your area, worth checking out, man. Worth checking out. Who do you think will win, David Haye or Tony Bello? I don't follow boxing all too much, actually. David Haye, from what I understand, has fell off a little bit. Is that right? Because from what I'm hearing, he hasn't been as good as he used to be. Tony Bello or Bellew, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I don't believe I've heard of that guy. But if he's facing David Haye, assuming what I've heard is correct about David Haye, then I might say Tony Bello. But then again, as I said, I'm not a big follower of boxing. I know the place I'm from. You know about Tinseltown. Nice, yeah, good place, man. If you've not been there, definitely check it out. And if you have been there, then you know. I can't resist the TGI Fridays. Okay, I'm gonna love that garlic bread and Jack Daniel's chicken strips. Ah, damn it! Now I'm hungry. Hey, talking about food, man. Talking about food. Garlic bread, though. You know, I never used to like garlic bread when I was a kid. You know, when I was younger. But I kind of grown to liking to it now. It's not like my favorite, not my favorite thing, but you know, I'm alright with it. Without cheese, no, you gotta have the cheese though. You gotta have the cheese. Okay, cool. But yeah, so yeah, I haven't followed boxing that much. I do watch wrestling, so if you got any wrestling questions, lay it on me. I do watch wrestling. Do you stream games on your channel? Yes, I do. In fact, I mostly do games actually. So this is the first time I'm doing a Q&A, a live Q&A, but I mostly would do video games. So what we yeah, shows in the description. Yeah, is it in this? Actually, let me check real quick because I'm not sure if I put it there. Yeah, shows in the description. So we usually do Saturday and Sunday at 9 PM GMT, and then Tuesday and Thursdays at 5:15 AM GMT. Okay, and also on Fridays, I might do this weekly actually. We'll see. But right now it says last Friday of each month. We might do it weekly, but we'll see. But Friday evenings we do a movie night. So this Friday we're doing, well, it's actually a TV show. It's The Punisher. We're going to do The Punisher this Friday. We're going to do the Punisher marathon this Friday at 9 PM. So yeah, make sure you're down for that. We're going to do at least 6 episodes. At least 6 episodes. And then week after that, we're doing True Identity. True Identity. That's on the 24th. And then after that, it's Child's Play. So yeah, we've got a few movie nights coming up as well. So yeah, make sure you're down for that, man. Make sure you sub, make sure you got your notifications on, make sure you're following me on the social networks and the medias and all that stuff. Make sure you check out my other channels too. I post videos like on places, man. I'm putting in work, homie, you know what I'm saying? Man's putting in work, blood. You done know. All right, where we at? So favorite wrestler, you know, I'd have to go with The Rock. Because I feel like he's got the best combination of wrestling and on the mic skills. He's not the best wrestler ever, and it's arguable whether he's got the best mic skills ever as well. I mean, you know, Paul Heyman's definitely up there as well. But in terms of combining the two, I feel he's got the best combination of wrestling skill. Well, I mean, he's not wrestling anymore. But he had the best combination of wrestling skill and mic skill. So he's just a really good all-round package as far as sports entertainment goes. Triple H, though, I'd say was definitely my favorite heel. You know, he was just the best bad guy in my opinion. Currently, our current wrestlers, though, I'm really digging what the Usos are doing. I thought I like their new Day One-ish gimmick. I think it suits them really well. New Day have kind of grown on me a little bit as well. Who else do I'm liking? Who's that guy I'm thinking of? Not Rusev. I mean, Rusev's okay. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's a bit of a, I mean, he's alright, but I feel like they could do more with him. And Charlotte Flair as well. She's kind of taking a back seat right now. They moved her to SmackDown, which is a bit of a shame. She's a great wrestler. But yeah, there's quite a few good talent right now. Quite a few good talent. Love for the Nintendo Switch. Who is with me? Yeah, I got the Switch. I got it. I'm digging it. Playing Super Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda on that right now. Yeah, I'm digging the Switch. It's a pretty cool machine. I need to get some more games for it though. But yeah, digging the Switch. Definitely big up the Switch, man. Big up the Switch. Man knows his stuff. Oh yeah, new subscriber, Frozen Gamer. Appreciate that, man. Big up. Welcome to the village, Frozen Gamer. Welcome. It's supposed to pop on the screen as well. I don't know why it doesn't do it anymore, but I must have to look into that. But yeah, I just see the notes. So yeah, appreciate that, man. Man knows this. Wow. Nintendo Switch. Child's Play suggested by, yes indeed, Child's Play suggested by Awesome Dude. That's coming. Give it a few weeks, but that's coming. Nintendo DS boys, we balling up in here. You know, I did have the DS. I did have the DS. I didn't get the 3DS though. I did have the DS. I had the original DS before they revamped it, and it was alright. It had some pretty cool games on it. I don't remember much of them right now though, but there was one that I played called The World Ends With You. It was kind of like an RPG game, sort of, but it was a pretty cool game. I really dug that. Really dug that. I think they re-released it on PlayStation or something like that. I'm not sure, but if you've not played it, it's worth checking out. If you can probably find it dirt cheap somewhere, I'm sure, but it's a pretty cool game and pretty underrated as well. I don't think too many people actually picked that one up, but it's a pretty cool game. The World Ends With You. Hell yeah, James DST. Yeah, James got the DS. Who's got Call of Duty World War II? Nope. Last Call of Duty game I got was Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was the last one I bought. I'm not sure if I want to do World War II. I don't know. We'll see. That's how I'm feeling. But anybody else getting it? Nope. Okay, else I'm doing ain't. Now I'm in COD on the DS though. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the village, Frozen. Your cottage will be built in a bit. Start construction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Done. Yeah. Welcome to the village, man. Welcome officially to the village, Frozen. Your cottage is built. Enjoy your stay. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you check out the videos. I post on this channel. I've got a few channels. Links all in the description as well. I've got a Bandit Haze channel where I'll post videos weekly. Trying to be funny mostly on that channel. But I post videos weekly there. And I've got this channel where I guess of course on the gaming vlog channel. You know, so it's mostly gaming stuff, but you know, we mix up a little bit as well. And I've got Haze Plays where I'm learning to play piano. So yeah, check those out if you will. It'd be much appreciated. Cough you, Haze. Yeah, you know, I've got that cold, man. Still got it, still got it. I think it's going away now. I think I'm on the better side of it now, but yeah, still there. Still got that cough and the sneezes and all that sort of stuff. Some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the flipping out, man. Not even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Some of the symptoms. Yeah, I was trying to say symptoms. Still got some of the symptoms. But yeah, man. Yo, Skaden, what up, homie? Skaden over on Twitch. How you doing, my man? Or woman, actually, I probably shouldn't assume. But how you doing, Skaden? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, doing this live Q&A, answering questions. Haze knows everything. Ask me anything. Well, Haze knows everything. Asterisk. You know, that's the important bit. But yeah, well, ask me anything. Anything you want to ask me. Anything at all. We've been going through all kinds of stuff today. Actually, it's been alright, innit? Been alright, innit? Been alright, innit? Maybe I'll do another one of these days. Actually, maybe. Just might do another one, eh? We all got that cold. I got it a few weeks back, but going away. Mum's got it though. Wagwan scanning, yeah, Wagwan. Welcome. Nice David Jason impression is Dale. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, I know. Yeah, I know David Jason Dale. I know what you're talking about. But I think I wasn't necessarily thinking of him when I think that's just the way it just comes out, the way I talk sometimes. But yeah, David Jason. Nice and easy. No, not nice and easy. Nice and easy. That one that he does when he's in the bar with Trigger, and he's like, yeah, just nice and easy, nice and easy. He leans back, but the guys move the counter, and he just falls over. He's like, drink up, we're leaving. Have you played Fortnite? I have. I played a little bit of it. Maybe a couple of weeks ago now, I think actually. I didn't like it very much, to be honest. It didn't impress me too much. I mean, I don't know, maybe if you stick with it, you get into it more, but I think the initial play, I thought it would be more action, and it wasn't, so perhaps my expectations were just way off or something, I guess, and it didn't, yeah, and it didn't come from me, but I don't know, maybe I'll try it again one day, maybe, but I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon. I wasn't too into it when it comes down to it. I'd rather something that's a bit more action based, whereas this one's more sort of like building forts and you know, defending yourself and that whole thing. And yeah, just didn't really do it for me in the end. We played Fortnite. It was no, let's. Oh yeah, you were there. Yeah, we played that. Only won my first game today. Well, at least you won a game. You won a game. That's something, right? Yeah, that's something. Gotta be grateful for small mercies, man. I wanted guns and military tactics, not Minecraft rip-off. Guns, you know what I mean? I wanted guns. I want to shoot some stuff, man. That's what I want. Just to blast things out. That's like, that's what I wanted to do, man. But boy, weren't having it, man. Weren't having it. Fair enough. Have you played? I mean, well, you played it. I mean, do you like the game then, James? Are you digging Fortnite? Let's go, James. Big up yourself. Brup, you know it. Played 98 games. I guess you like it then. I guess you like it. If you play 98 games, I guess you like it. Congratulations on your win, though. Within 100, you know, within 100. What first win within 100? So you did all right, man. You did all right. You did good. Yeah, it's good, especially with with friends. Okay. Maybe that's what I need to do then. I watched where'd I put it? Yeah. I watched this today actually. It's a film that was recommended to me by Belgian Dan. Some of you guys know Belgian Dan. He recommended me ages ago, a long time ago. I only just got this recently, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't understand it. Maybe it's just too intelligent for me or whatever. But it was like I was kind of bored, to be honest, watching this movie. I was pretty bored. I'm not sure I can recommend this, but it says on the top, if you can see it there, Donnie Darko for grown-ups. And Donnie Darko is a great movie that I can recommend. Donnie Darko is awesome. I'm not sure I can agree with this Donnie Darko for grown-ups. This just seemed boring and unnecessarily complicated. But yeah, maybe I'm just too stupid for it. Maybe. But anyway, what's that today? Hey Haze, are you aware of the point system going on in some streams with Nightbot? Not Nightbot specifically, but I do know that there are some stuff that do points. Like I know, I think you know Lioness Win rather. I know she had that on her streams, but there was like it was a Twitch only thing. And I was looking for something like that works with both Twitch and YouTube. I didn't know Nightbot were doing it though, so I'd have to look into that if that's the case. Because since I stream on both, I'd want something that works with both. So I'd hope that ideally, you know, could connect accounts as well, so you'd not have to start all over again with the points. But let's see here. Just looking up her Nightbot now, getting into it. Oh, I could be wrong, but I got an idea just for people to have something game fun. Yeah, no, definitely, it's a good idea. You know, it's a good idea, and I do want to do it. But it's just I'd rather have something that works with both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, no, it's a good idea, definitely. Hopefully, it's something I can do. I can't say when, but hopefully, it's something I can do. I mean, Nightbot. I'm looking on it now. I can't see anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place or something. But yeah, definitely need to look into that, man. Definitely need to look into that. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, no, so, yeah, that is something. We could do something where, because I know with the one that Linus had. It's like after, you know, when you're in the chat and you're watching, like you build up points and stuff like that. You get various points for various things, like for, you know, we're chatting and we're watching and other stuff as well. And you get enough points so you can redeem it for sort of things like games and stuff like that. And I just think that's so cool. You know what I mean? Where you could, I mean, it might not be the best game ever, whatever, but you know, it's still something. Still something. So, yeah. Most definitely. I have to look into that. But how's everybody doing so far, man? We doing good? Y'all doing good? So the points people would be getting something called colonies captured. The more they watch and be active, you capture colonies for the village expansion and do the redeem points thing. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's something, well, it'd be nice if you could. I mean, I haven't found one, so I don't know. But it'd be nice if yeah, you could like rename stuff, and that way it could be a bit more, you know, a bit more specific to what we do here. Here we go. Blackheart, new Twitch. Follow. Okay, cool. So it works on Twitch. Doesn't work on YouTube for some reason. But welcome to the village, Blackheart. Appreciate the follow over on Twitch. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah. We got a little bit of an expansion today. So we got a new follower on YouTube. Got a new follower on Twitch. Fugward, Eurobi Karo. Hi, hello, Fugward, Wagwan. Wagwan to everybody, man. How's everybody doing? Doing the Ask Me Anything, the first ever Ask Me Anything for the Haze Hangout. And yeah, we're having some fun, man. Having some fun. Anything you all want to ask me, ask away. Puede leave tudo o su vida. I might have to like look what that means. Gotta go. Oh damn, Ben's gotta go. Alright, appreciate you coming through, Benson, man. Appreciate that, homie. Till next time, peace out. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for keeping us company. And yeah, see you on the next one. Walk one off of Flex. Yeah, welcome to the stream. You play? I play what exactly? Well, I play a lot of things, I suppose, but more specifically, I mean, yeah. Well, I usually play video games on my live streams, if that's what you meant. But yeah, just trying something a little bit different today. Doing an Ask Me Anything. Have a little fun with this. But yeah, normally do live streams. Normally do video game live streams. Usually, in fact, the next one's actually due tomorrow morning, 5:15 a.m. GMT. 5:15 a.m. GMT. So if you're up early or maybe late, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, 5:15 a.m. GMT is the next one. So look out for that. And also on Thursday as well, 5:15 a.m. GMT. And then Friday, we're doing a live stream of The Punisher at 9 p.m. GMT. The Punisher, we're doing a marathon, at least 6 episodes. I can't even bloody count. At least 6 episodes we're doing, at least, and maybe more, but at least 6 episodes. But yeah, and yeah, Saturday and Sunday, 9 p.m. GMT for live streams in as well. So yeah, but this is the first Q&A that we're doing, first live Q&A, and we're having some fun with this, man. We're having some fun. It's been going all right today, actually. Me thinks it's been going all right. Who knows? Might do another one of these days, actually. Just might. Just might indeed. But yeah, man, appreciate the new follows. I appreciate the new subscriptions. For those of you on Twitch, I do post regular on YouTube, so follow the links in the description. I've got a few YouTube channels. Haze Days, which is the gaming vlog channel, and also the stream channel as well. And then there's Bandits Haze, which is my comedy channel. Posting weekly videos there, so make sure you check that out. And also got a piano channel as well, Haze Plays. So yeah, check out all the descriptions. I might need to update some of the links to the Twitch actually, because I'm not sure I put everything in there. Yeah, might need to add a few more links to the Twitch one actually. But yes, it's all there. All right, so where are we at then? Where are we at? Where are we? We are. Yeah, I think we're here. Okay, cool. All right, so let me just recap of what we got coming then. So, excuse me. Main channel, Haze Days comedy, and video channel, Bandit Haze, piano music channel, Haze Plays. Yeah. Upload and stream channels in description. Yeah, awesome dude putting in work, man. Awesome dude, employee of the month right now. Putting in that work. Putting in that work. Yeah. All right, so yeah, let me ask you guys a question now then. Man's back. I got a milkshake. Oh, James. Oh, I got a thing when people come back. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah. When people go away and come back, that's what we do. Flavor milk, nice. What? Yeah, I do like a good strawberry milkshake. Actually, that's another one of my favorite foods. Actually, strawberry milkshake. I don't like McDonald's very much, but they do pretty good milkshakes. I've got to admit, they actually do. I'll say McDonald's probably do the best milkshakes under £2. But aside from that, everything else they use sucks. But I've got a question for you guys now, if I may. And it's something I'm thinking about doing. It's not something that I'm definitely going to do. We'll see how it goes. See what you think of it as well. Milkshake flavor. Okay, cool. But yeah, do you think I should start a Patreon? That's what I've been thinking of lately. Do you think I should start a Patreon? Well, technically, I already do have a Patreon. I've just never actually told anybody about it. But do you think I should start a Patreon? Now, here's the thing, and here's the reason why I haven't really done it before. Is because I don't like the idea of putting any of my content behind a paywall. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to have, you know, if you pay this amount of money, then you get access to these content. If you pay this amount, or even early access stuff. I don't like the idea of doing that. I think anything I create, I'd want to pull out and have available to as many people as possible, whether, you know, you're paying extra or not. And I look at somebody like Jim Sterling and his Patreon, where he just says, look, there's no extra content, there's no extra incentives. You just support me because, you know, you want to support me, donate however much you want to donate, but there's nothing extra for it. And I think, cool, that's the way to do it. But then the other problem that I have is that pay a Patreon. Yeah, no offense, Haze, but you'll look a bit like DSP. Okay, I'm not as familiar with DSP, so you might need to elaborate on that one a little bit. But yeah, from what I do know of him, I'm not sure I want to be looking like that. So yeah. But yeah, the other problem I have with it is that if somebody is donating money to me on a monthly basis, money that they don't have to donate, then, you know, I should do something for that. So it's a kind of a cross between not wanting to put anything behind a paywall, but then wanting to do extra for people who are donating, but then it becomes not fair. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that. Like I say, I may not bother with in the end. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. That's my question for you guys, whether or not you think I should start a Patreon. Or start promoting my Patreon every single video. Support my Patreon every single damn video. You can go to my Patreon every single bloody video. Go to my Patreon. I should probably point out though that as it is now, if you would like to, there is a donation link, but it's optional, of course. But it's not a monthly thing. That's just one off if you choose to do so. But that's just there for anybody who could afford it and would like to. But I don't even promote that as much as I probably should either, actually, to be honest. But yeah, that's there too. DSP equals big man baby biggest fucking liar says something's fine, then goes to court for the opposite of what he's a whiner. Hates Kojima, blames games. The list goes on and on and on and on. Okay, you ain't trying to look like that. I ain't trying to look like that. Definitely not. Damn. Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. You know. I mean, I could probably whine a little bit too, but maybe not too much. Not too much. It gets a bit awkward when you whine too much, I think, you know. So maybe not. All right, guys. I think that'd be a good place to end today's live stream. Actually, I think we did pretty good today. Please try a voice crack. I need to hear it. A voice crack? What's a voice crack? What's a voice? I don't. You mean that? Is that what you mean? A voice crack? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. I know what it is. Seriously, it's like the game says, call us on codec. If you need advice, 5 minutes later dies DSP. The game never told me what to do. Honey, where's my 12 gauge? Yeah, I don't think I'm that bad. Not yet anyway, give it time. But I don't think I'm quite there yet. That being said, there has been times where I've missed certain cues in games, and it's where it said, oh, you need to do such and such, and I've missed the cue completely. And then, yeah, you kind of like one round, like, what the hell do I even do here? But yeah, I try to stay calm. Welcome, Sing for Absolution, how you doing? Sorry, I had to do it. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. We're just about to end, Sing. But since you just arrived, we don't ask you anything. Do you have anything you like to ask before we end today? Any questions from Sing for Absolution 01 before we end the live stream today? Before we call it a day. Let me think. All right, cool. But this is fun though. This is fun. I'll make this a regular thing. You know, maybe once every month or two or something like that. We'll see. But I think it was fun. Dogs or cats? Definitely cats. Definitely cats. Ass or boobs? I think boobs. Boobs. I'll say boobs. They're more practical. I mean, not just that. I think it just look nicer, and they don't make fart noises. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't got a problem with fart noises, but you'd rather not be there, right? So yeah, there's that. Boobs are more versatile, I think. So yeah. With boobs. Dramatic change 1 to 100 real quick. I agree. Booty. But yeah, they've got to respect the booty too. Got to respect the booty. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Alright. But guys, yeah, I think we'll on that note. Wait, did you say dogs? Oh, cats. Definitely cats. Cats. Definitely cats. I like dogs. I don't hate dogs, but definitely cats. Definitely cats. Gotta be cats, man. Cats all day. All day, man. All day, every day. Definitely cats. Alright, guys, on that note, a bit of a nice note to end, actually. We're saying cats rather than the other one. But yeah. So yeah, I might make it a regular thing. Let me know what you think of that if we do this like every month or so. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. But yeah, that's going to be for the first ever Ask Me Anything Q&A, live Q&A. You know, this video should go live shortly after we end. Not live, as in an archive. Should be like to watch a replay. You should be able to watch the replay again shortly. But yeah, so there's that. Anyway. But guys, thank you. You've been awesome as always. Thank you for coming out and keeping company. Thank you for asking questions. You know what I mean? That's awesome that you guys came through and asked some questions. We've got a few new subscribers and followers over Twitch as well. So Village grew just a little bit longer. Axion the 17. How do you feel about Cunnilingus? Well, I mean, each to their own. Like that. Each their own. Each their own. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. I'll just say that. Each to their own. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying each. Or maybe I'll put it this way: each to their own. That'd be a better way to put it. Each to their own. Appreciate the question though, Axion. As long as it doesn't stink, I say eat it. Well, you know what I mean. There's always going to be something. Just hold your breath. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. Just hold your breath. Just go down. Go to town on that, man. You know what I mean? Whatever. You could put it with a little smell for a little while, man. That ain't no big deal. Just. I mean, as long as it ain't like rank, you know what I mean? As long as you like, if you ain't down there, you're like smelling like dead rats or something, then yeah, maybe that's a bit much. But other than that, it's like whatever, man. just put up with it. It is what it is. If you don't know, it won't hurt. Well, there's always that too. All right, but anyway. Next live stream tomorrow morning, 5:15 a.m. If you're available for that, be awesome. Remember Punisher live stream this Friday, 17th this Friday. At least 6 episodes. We're going to try and get through. Next, Haze Explains is due out on Wednesday. Haze explains how much money small YouTubers make. Look out for that. I'm explaining some things, mate, because you don't know Haze knows everything. Asterisk. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the previous Haze Explains videos, BuzzFeed from last week, and all the other ones as well. Peace out, family. Ding dong. You don't know. You know, doing my 4th mile in swimming tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck with that, man. 4th mile, cool. Yeah, 4th mile swim. Yeah, good luck with that, man. That's big, man. That's big. I could barely swim like 10 meters, man. Damn. But anyway, guys, thank you. You've been awesome as always. The village is strong because you make it strong, and today just got a little bit stronger. So until next time, peace out, homies.